Hello everybody, this is Justin Coleman with Master Sales Funnels, and today we are going to go over how to sell art online and make money. So traditionally when you think about selling your art online, you maybe have a home page on your website with a couple featured items, you might have a shop page, and then you list every single one of your items for sale. Say you draw cat portraits and you have portrait of your cat, and you can draw somebody's cat with the neighbor cat, or you and your cat, or the portrait of you, your cat, and a toy, or the portrait of your cat with the neighbor cat and three toys. I mean, as you can see in this diagram, people can go anywhere between these pages and it just gets confusing with everything listed out at once. Eventually you might get a purchase, and then after the purchase you make the art, they just kind of fall off. This is a big problem because you want to make sure that your clients aren't confused. You want to make sure that they're getting what they want without um, extra added confusion, basically. So, here today to tell you how a better method to sell your artwork. Um, as a first example, what you want to do is have a lower end item. So in the example that I'm going to use, I think it's better to get as niche as possible as you can in your artwork, and then you can make a website, or basically what I would call a sales funnel based around that one project and upsells behind that one subject. This way you can get like a more specific domain name, you can hit that target audience, and you're not super broad, whether it's cat photos. In this case, I'm going to use Dungeons and Dragons art that a friend creates. She's very good at it, and I was able to use some of her examples. It's a lot of illustration if you want to check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description, or if you're on my website below this video. But basically what we would start with is a homepage that only sells one thing. It's a crazy good offer that anybody who loves the niche that you're creating art for is going to take up. They would be insane to pass it up. So what we would have in this case would be what they would call a character icon. This is a visual representation of what the player thinks that the character would look like, and she creates it for them. So in this case, this is just a little circle that you could print out on stickers. You could create the whole sticker sheet set up for them, and then all they'd have to do is buy the right sticker paper and print. They could put these on their character cards. Sorry, Dungeons and Dragon fans, if my terminology is not exactly correct here, but I don't play myself. I just thought this was a really cool example. You can put these, like I said, on your character cards. You could use them online for your social profiles, anything. So if we say sell this for $37, that's quite a lot of art, and it brings the player's imagination to life. Basically, for $37, it's almost a no-brainer. If they're really into their character, they're gonna buy this. If they don't buy this, if they hit this page but they don't buy it, we can always follow up with a follow-up email sequence, giving them the benefits of why they didn't, trying to talk them into buying this. And then if they do buy, they go to a general thank you page. Now at $37, you're still a starving artist. It might take you 2 hours to complete this. You're not making much per hour. So if we upgrade this thought process, we can add what they call an upsell behind the original offer. So this player finds your niche domain. They come to the homepage, they see this item, they have to buy it. They come through, you get $37. Boom. Commissionable art, you get to build a portfolio. Great. After they buy that, they are then taken to another landing page where they can purchase an 8x10 upgrade of their character for $117. Now, this might seem like a lot, but if they're really into their character, they're not going to blink an eye. They want that extra detail, maybe with a weapon or a background, if you want to offer that, or that could even be an order bump, for an extra $40, I'll throw in a background. But basically, she also creates full characters. The best part about this is you're providing extra value to your customers. They already have their wallets out, they're ready to buy. They get this extra added value. They can print this out, put it on their wall, put it in front of them while they're, playing a campaign, I believe it's called, while they're playing a campaign in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm probably going to get a lot of angry comments about how I'm using the terminology wrong, but that's okay. The process is there. So now we have the character icon, $37 order bump, upsell for $117, and now you're making more money off the same customer. You're giving them that extra value. Originally you only had one thing for sale, but behind that you have other things that they're going to want. And even if this may take you 3 hours to create, guess what? You can just crop your little icon right here, and boom, you have your $37 piece, you have your $117 design for the 8x10. So easy to create and easy upsell. And I would like to say that it could end there. It can if you want, but I would even maybe take it a step further. I don't have a visual example of this, but as you can see, the sales process can get a little long, but once you have it set up, it will definitely pay for itself. So what you have after your 8x10 is maybe you could have a party art upsell, where if they get 5 of their friends and the dungeon master together, they could all pitch in, and for $750 you could create art that you could create the character icons for each person in the party. You could create 8x10s for each person in the party, and you can create one poster all together for everybody, and including the DM if they're the shadowy figure in the background. I'm not sure if DMs are actual characters, but I believe it's just the person running the game. So you could create all of them, and have maybe 4 different backgrounds that they could choose from to put them on, so you don't have to create the background every time. And then you could just take a cutout of the art you created for each of them and kind of put them together in a cool pose, like a movie poster or something. And everybody chips in, so it's cheaper. I did the calculations in the article. I forgot what it was. It was like over $1,000 for what it would cost the party for all of this, and you're going to sell it to them for $750. So they get all the camaraderie, they get all this cool design work, bringing their whole entire party to life of this game that they're imagining in their heads. You're bringing it to life for them, and once they chip in, it's not that expensive, and you get commissionable art. You get 6 customers who are going to be raving fans because you're, like I said, bringing their dreams to life, their game to life. And instead of one client paying you $37 for a couple hours work, now you have a day's worth of work, maybe 2, but you're making $750 instead of $37. And you have extra people spreading word of mouth about your art and your business. Word travels fast in a niche, and if you niche down to something this specific, you're going to become the artist of Dungeons and Dragons players. I mean, you'll become the online expert, and people are going to come running to you because you've niched down so far and proven yourself in this area. Another cool thing with this is that you can use the creation of the art to promote this. So you can do YouTube Live or Instagram TV, Facebook Lives. With these, you can create this art for people with their permission, of course, but you can create it live. And as you're creating, guess what? More people are watching you, more people are seeing it, and they get to see your process, which is really cool, and people love to see that kind of stuff. And you may even get people who buy because they want you to create their work in front of other people. They want that exposure for them 15 minutes of fame. Hey, all my friends come look at this person creating my artwork. I mean, it's got a lot of benefits. And then if you use GrooveSell for all of this, which I will show you in part 2 of this tutorial, how to use Groove Pages to create the pages, and then GrooveSell to create the funnel functionality. Each of those comes with an affiliate program. So the word of mouth becomes stronger because you can offer them a percentage cut of any commissions they send their way, and you can give them their own specific link that will tie that commission to them. So no tracking affiliate commissions on your part. The system takes care of all of it. You're not going to miss any commissions for people, so that will spur them to want to help you more. They'll know that you mean business. They'll know that you have everything under control and ready to go, and they're not going to miss a commission if their friend forgets to mention that they were the ones who referred, because if they click their link, they're going to get the commission. And as always, you can run ads to these. I definitely would. And then the system will track what part of the funnel people drop out in. So you could have a pixel on all this. You could run retargeting ads on Facebook to people who didn't take the 8x10 upsell or the party upsell, and entice them further. Maybe they couldn't order right away because they didn't have the agreement of all their party, but then they went and told all their friends and they want to be able to find that offer again. You can follow up with email, or like I said, Facebook retargeting pixel. There's a lot of pretty much every ad platform has a way to retarget. Google Ads has a way to retarget. You want to follow up, basically, is you want to make sure that even if they drop off at this $37, that's not a lost upsell. You can reclaim that. So that is how you sell art online and make money. You niche down. You do something very specific that's going to create raving fans. It's going to make you the expert in this area, and you create upsells behind an offer that they can't refuse, basically. In part 2, like I said, we're going to go over actually building out this funnel, building the landing page, the upsell pages, and also gluing it all together with the payment gateway order pages. And it's not going to take very long, so I'll see you there.